Hey,
we're in the winning business. If you ain't winning, you ain't got no damn business in here.
Woo! One love, baby.
Yeah!
What's going on, y'all? It's Cop Pizzle. Little all-22 stream time. Usually I already have them done by Thursday, but with had a lot going on this week. Plus, I know the Yankees were playing the other night. Don't want to get into some of y'all's Yankee baseball time, so I decided to push it back this week. But gonna watch the all-22 from the game on Sunday in London against the Green Bay Packers. Obviously, this is going to be a great watch. If you're a Giants fan, if you're a Packers fan, it could be a tough one. But the biggest thing that I wanted to start this out with was you're not going to hear this from a lot of content creators because the narrative, is always what it is by whatever the majority says it is. And you don't want to go against the majority because you don't want the majority thinking you're stupid. But here's something that I have started to really notice over the first 5 games of this season, and you'll see it when we watch this game here today or tonight. The biggest thing to me is Dave Gettleman did a really good job putting this team together. And then there's a lot of pieces in here that have to do with Dave Gettleman. And Dave Gettleman we were told that Dave Gettleman was terrible by a lot of people. And look, I'm not saying that I'm not endorsing the fact that he should have stayed or anything like that. I'm excited to see what Joe Shane does with this team. But Dave Gettleman deserves some flowers. He does. He deserves some love because a lot of his dudes are helping the New York Giants win ball games right now. 110%. So we'll get into this. I will obviously be reading the chat here. So if you got something to say, feel free to say it. I'm sure I see Eagle fans have already showed up to the stream, and that's always exciting. But love this effort from the special teams. Special teams is always boom. Looks like Carter Coughlin in there. What's up, Austin, Texas? Cool. What's up, Showstopper? We've seen it all year long. If you've been watching the all-22s with me, you've seen it. I've said it over and over and over. The DBs for the Giants tackle. I mean, they know how to do their thing. And Adoree Jackson there making a play. What's up, Hitman? Afghanistan, my man. Cobb with the drop there. The defense is so much fun. The defense is so much fun to watch play this year. In other years, obviously, it was frustrating watching the defense play, knowing they weren't very good. But this year, it's actually a lot of fun to watch the Giants play defense. There's a great play by Aaron Rodgers here, man. Just finds a way to manipulate the pocket. This is, to me, is just one of them deals. You got to tip the cap to Rodgers on this. Finds a way to manipulate it. I mean, look, our dudes are getting after it there, man. They're trying. They're getting after it, and he does what he does, man. There's no way Chase Claypool is being traded from the Steelers. I don't think that's going to happen. What up, King Pookie? Another good hit there by, I think it was Adoree Jackson on that one. Really, you can see the Packers having success running the ball, and that's something. What's up, Evan? That's something that the Giants. We're still missing Leonard Williams in this game, and obviously Dexter Lawrence there with the tackle. I mean, we still miss Leonard Williams. It's going to be great to get him back as soon as possible. I thought he was going to play this game, but he ultimately did not. And I think there's a good chance he plays this Sunday against the Ravens. Here's the Giants able to get Rodgers to get this ball out. Another good run play here for the Packers. Dory on the tackle again, man. Just already this first series, I think that's so you can see he gets you can see he gets a little banged up right here. Dory right here in this play. See him grab his knee right after this play's over with. He's back there. He's kind of behind some guys. What's up? I can't say that name. Xinity? Xinity? Hey, no problem, Yankee King. I know a lot of you. So the Giants defense there bends but doesn't break. Is able to hold the Packers here to 3, which is it's important. Hey, listen, Yankee King, there's nothing wrong with being wrong. All you got to do is eat your crow and move on. That's it. That's all. That's all it takes. It's okay. It's okay if you get stuff wrong. It's just great to see the Giants be competent again, right? Just to compete again, to know that we can play with any team in the league and have some sort of chance. Like I know as a Giants fan, I'm thankful for that again. I mean, I love what this coaching staff is doing. Supported 110%. And some people say this Giants roster is bad. I don't even think this roster is all that bad. I really believe that Joe Judge, who a lot of Giant fans loved and loved and loved, was really just that bad. I'm not sure, Cade. I'm not sure. I think that game could go either way. I definitely think the Cowboys, are a good team. I do think the Cowboys are a good team, and I do think they're still a good team with Cooper Rush at quarterback. It's so funny because Cowboy fans talk so much junk to me. They're like, "We beat you with the backup." So you're basically saying your backup sucks when he doesn't even suck. It's so like that's how stupid Cowboy fans are. Saquon been great all year. Love what the Giants O-line. Love the athleticism from this O-line where they can just get outside and try to move the Packers around. Here's the thing: when you watch these All-22s, you've been watching with me all year. Our guard play is just very suspect, and I really feel like when Shane Lemieux comes back, that's only going to get a position's only going to get better. Feliciano, I know a lot of people some people thought he wasn't that good. I think he's all right. I know he's not the best, but I think he's all right. I think it's really our guard play that has suffered, but I think it's only going to get better as we get like Lemieux back and what we do with that. That's one of the things that I think the Giants need to upgrade in the offseason. So the Giants offense obviously early in this game was not very good. Mm. Todd, I'm very fascinated about Landon Collins coming back for the Giants too, man. I'm 1,000. I mean, but here's the thing: I love what Martindale's doing. If there's one coach, look, I love Dable, but if there's one great play by the Giants defense right here, and Tay Crowder, I can't say Tay Crowder's name enough. This dude does not get enough credit from Giant fans. Tay Crowder is getting better and better each and every week. Look at his coverage skills. He couldn't cover at the start of the season, and look, a month later, look what he does right there. Gets into coverage, makes the tackle. We'll see more of this in this game. But Todd, I really think that the Landon Collins thing is very interesting to me. Martindale is like my favorite coach on this team right now, just because he's getting so much production out of guys like Tay Crowder, Dexter Lawrence, Julian Love, right? He's getting so much talent. He's squeezing all this talent out of these players that I'm fascinated what he does with Landon Collins. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. I talked when Landon left the Giants, I felt like it was time for him to go because he couldn't cover nobody. But here's the thing that we have to start considering as Giant fans. Maybe our coaches have just been that bad the last several years that hardly any players could succeed under them. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch that game tonight, Evan. I do care about it actually. That's why I want to get this in and do this stream and then hop off and watch that game tonight. No, Nick Gates did not play against the Packers. I think he'll still be there'll be some time before Nick Gates sees the field. Yeah, he did. G Money, he absolutely did, man. He made some great adjustments. The whole team made great adjustments. I felt like after halftime. I mean, I just really feel like the Giants coaches the last several years have just been so bad that it's hard for a lot of the players that we had to succeed. And as you can see here early in this game, the Giants try to, formulate some type of running game, right? That first drive was a little run heavy. Here they go again, opening this drive with a run up the middle by Saquon. Now we're going to try to spread them out a little bit here. Danny kind of just try to give Saquon a chance there. But look, I mean, how much trust do the Giants coaching staff have in Daniel here to basically spread it out 5 wide and not have any help beside him? They trust him. They know that he's not going to make a silly turnover. I do too, G Money. I like what Kafka's done, man. He's been very creative with this offense, and I think so. A play like that spreads them out to try to get the defense to open up a little bit, create a little bit more of the running game. Absolutely. Both McAdoo and Joe Judge teased Giant fans. Absolutely. I 100% believe that. I'm P Wong, I'm not really rooting for anybody when it comes to Eagles Cowboys. Just gonna see what happens, man. So as you can see here, the Giants just have a tough time getting going here. It really does feel like when the Giants can't get the running game going early in games, and we kind of saw this in the Titans game, they have a tough first half. Obviously, they make really good second half adjustments. They have in all 5 of their games. Maybe not the Cowboy game, but all of the games. They make really good halftime adjustments, but you can tell when the Giants offense is going to struggle early if they can't get that running game going. There was a fumble there that hoping the Giants could have got there. Oh, I mean, Alex, I think the Giants are definitely a dangerous team. I think what this All-22 here will show you is that we're a team that I don't think a lot of people really want to play against. What's up, Gooch? What I love about the defense too is these guys just bring the hammer. I mean, every play you can tell they deliver the blow to this to look. I mean, look at that hit on Kayvon right there. Really nice play. Knox Dillon way off his feet. What's up, Tagger? There's a little play action from Rodgers. Got a man in the middle of the field there. Let me watch this play again. Well, Dory's got his hands on his helmet, so he's maybe this was Dory's fault right here. I can't really see right there, but you can see watch Dory at the end of this play. He's like, what happened? Packers with a little trickeration. And there it is again, man. I say it. I've already said it in this video. I'll say it probably next week when I do all 22. These DBs, man, they hit. They know how to tackle. They just know how to tackle. Love it. Dory Jackson, man, he made a ton of tackles early in this game. Made a ton of tackles. Rodgers again manipulating the pocket. And then we got a flag there. Xavier McKinney. I mean, but it's Rodgers that correct. I mean, look at Rodgers here. I mean, that's just Dexter was just a step late. Xavier might have panicked a little bit there. Absolutely. Yeah, Yankee King, that's one thing I love about this team is when they do make mistakes, they don't really just, you know what I mean, they don't let it bother them for too long. And that's just a nice play by the Packers, man. They caught the Giants napping on that. What up, Patty? That's basically a pick play, but nobody wants to talk about it. Cooking up for yeah. There was several people because I was live streaming this game. Believe you me, I heard it from Cowboy fans and Eagle fans how I needed to take my ass back to bed because this game wasn't going to be as good as I thought it was going to be. I heard all about it. And the Packers, they didn't. They had all the mojo in the first half of this game, all of it. There's my boy Darius Slayton right here. There's my man. Packers got all the mojo, and it's time to call up number 86. I mean, this is what he can do right here. I just the Darius Slayton hate. I never understood it, never got it, never will get it. This dude has done nothing but perform. Sure, he's had a couple drops here and there, man, but the dude's tried his ass off being a 5th-round pick. Great run from Saquon right here. It's what you love to see. Right off that Darius Slayton play. Saquon right here. This is the dancing I do like from Saquon. Uh, uh, uh. I mean, getting those extra yardage that is always so crucial. What up, Flo? Another play action from Jones. Nice. Love this. This is stuff right here good quarterbacks do right here. My boy Bellinger. Evan Ingram would have dropped this pass. But look at this. Daniel, everybody says he can't go through his progressions. Look at this. He's looking down, looking around, pressure in his face. He knew exactly where the hell he was. Don't tell me this dude can't go through his progressions. What's up, Adam? Another run from Saquon, and then kept the drive going from that Daniel play. I do, Kate. I do. I miss J Wad. Shango's a little Hollywood now. Boognish. Those guys were actual real fans. They real fans. They showed support for their teams. Wasn't that Mark Holmes bullshit? This is right here. See, this almost could have been a touchdown right here. And I really feel like I don't really put it on Slayton because I think Daniel was a little bit behind on this throw. You can see right here, like he's behind. He had Darius too. I don't know, Frank. I don't really. It'll be cool. It'll be cool if the channel hits 10K, but it don't matter to me if it does or doesn't. Nice play from Daniel there. Really liked what we saw from Johnson. on Sunday. Hey, dudes ain't playing like Galladay, Tony. You got to step up, have an opportunity. This play right here didn't work, but I bet you we see this later in the year at some point. This looks like a fun little play that try to get Saquon in open space. I could see them going to that play again later in the season. Of course, Gano is Gano. Yeah, we had some good times back then, Cade. Yeah. It'll be. I mean, don't get me wrong. It'd be cool if my channel hit 10K subscribers, but it was never subscription count was never a goal of mine when I first started, and it never will be. And it's humbling to me that 10,000 times someone's clicked that. So it will definitely be a humbling experience for me. Giants defense here getting a little bit better with stopping the run. Look at my boy Micah McFadden, who he's had a rough go of it, but I don't think he was expected to play a lot this season. So started the second quarter here. He wasn't really supposed to be playing at this point in the season, and there he is again making a play. Granted, the Packers got some nice yardage out of this, but again, Micah McFadden's another player that I think it's going to take a little bit of time, but man, he's going to get better. He's going to get better as he goes, man. He's going to learn on the fly, and obviously he's playing that role that Blake Martinez was probably going to play. Packers try to get a little creative, and once again, what do I say? These DBs, they just bring the wood. Julian Love here every single time, man. Watch Julian Love here. Boom. Love it. Man, I'd love to get the hard hat back. I'm trying to set up something. Nice play by the Packers here. I'm trying to set up something that I'm in the works to try to do some something week 18 with some Eagle content creators up at the link. I want to do a big thing week 18. So I'm trying to get that worked out. It'd be really cool to go out there and tailgate with some of those guys, and hopefully watch the Giants walk themselves into the playoffs. A little play action here for Rodgers and the Packers. Little dump off, but again, Giants tackling well. They don't really, that's the thing which you don't see. You don't see our defense miss tackles and guys break us. When we get there, we bring it, we get them down. This Fox, so for those that don't know, number 49, Fox right there. I mean, like, that's another guy that he's getting playing time, obviously because of Aziz and Thibodeau and things like those guys missing some time. And, like, that's just another guy who's going to get better as time goes on. Here's Dexter Lawrence there making the tackle. See. Oh, absolutely. I mean, Saquon Jones, we need both them dudes to stay healthy. No question. Absolutely, Evan. That's the thing. That's what I love about this Giants defense is, I mean, look right there. Tate Crowder, as soon as he gets them. Now, granted, Packers are getting yardage there, right? But the positives here is we're not allowing them. We're making them work to get to the end zone. We're making them work. We're not giving them these silly big plays. And like, okay, they created a good play, and we're not allowing them to get these unnecessary extra yardage. We're tackling well. Obviously the Packers are going to have a game plan. We have to adjust to that, and we have to try to slow it down. Again, Adoree Jackson with another tackle. He had to have. I mean, already to this point, he had to have about 6 tackles already. Look, he just gets to him as, I mean, like our team, and this is all you can ask for as a fan. Our team tries their ass off. Oh, I mean, look at that one, man. I mean, come on. Smith, absolute. By the way, watch Kayvon here. Watch Kayvon sets the edge, causes him to go wide. Yep. And then boom, Smith kills him. I mean, that's football right there, man. And you make them pay. Nice run by the Packers there. And there's another play right there where Leonard Williams would be big if we had Leonard Williams. I mean, you see we've got Ward playing basically nose tackle right there. That's not his spot. That's not where Ward usually plays. So the Giants are trying to get creative there. And obviously, that's a mismatch problem. I don't know what's going on with Michael Anthony. Where's the fitness? Another pick play right here. That watch. This is another damn pick play that the Packers don't get called for. We won't be able to see it from this angle, but it's a pick play. I mean, 87 is basically blocking before Cobb even gets the damn ball. But look at us bring the wood there. Look at us bringing the heat. And this is, I mean, that's a cool ass play by the Packers, right? I mean, this play is actually cool as hell. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, this play's cool. But again, like, the positive in this drive, I know the Packers score there, but the positive is we didn't make it easy for them. We made them struggle. We made them show them what they're trying to achieve. I mean, we made them work. We made them work. We made them like a pitcher having to throw 25, 30 pitches in an inning. We made the Packers offense work there. It was just a long ass drive. They were able to get it done, but the defense didn't give it cheap and make it easy. I think at this point, it might be 14-3? Maybe it's 17-3 at this point. I think it's 17-3 at this point. Which, I mean, if you were watching my live stream, if you were watching my live stream, when it was 17-3, we had Eagle fans. Oh, I hated this return right here. I hated that from Brightwell. And I think Brightwell's been a bright spot for the Giants this year, but that's not a good time to return that. Little play action here from Danny. Got to get rid of it. I appreciate it, Long Beach. Yeah, I mean, I'm not, I very casually watch this and break it down, and it's just something fun. We're watching the game again. I could watch the Giants every damn day. Appreciate it, Joseph. Another play action here. Look, they're trying to get Slayton deep right there. Do you see that? They're getting Slayton to try to take the top off the defense. You won't see it from the other angle, but you can see there. They're trying to get Slayton to go. It's good coverage by the Packers. They didn't let it slip. Look, Danny's looking for him. Look, he's looking, and he knew he was covered. And this is the thing with Danny. He's not forcing the ball here. He's making – obviously, I don't want to get hit right there, but he makes a good decision, tucks it away, and tries to pick up yardage. Little Saquon Barkley action. Great run here. This is where Saquon is just that dude, man. I mean, watch this. Watch this angle right here. This is where he's that dude. Little Wildcat offense. I love what Breed has brought to the team. Little pulling action from Feliciano. Boom. I mean, he got skinny between those Packers defenders. And, I mean, it's going to be tough to bring a Saquon down in open field. A really nice run by Saquon. That was all Saquon. Did a great job there. Go play action to him. Giants trying to get something going. There's my boy Darius Slayton again. Everybody said he can't catch. They said my boy Darius Slayton can't. Look like he can catch right here. Oh, he can't run. Look at that route. Look at that route. Come on, man. Tell me he can't run routes. Dudes need to stop it, man. Another play action from the Giants. This one they get killed right here. Let's see. It looked like he might have had James. Watch James here. No, he doesn't have. No, he doesn't have. No. Me too, Joseph. Me too. This one they're just trying to get James out in space again. I mean, what would happen here if this is Kadarius Toney? Or is this going to be Robinson when is it going to be him when he gets back on the field? Nice pocket there. Nice throw. James has done this all year long. If you've watched the Giants, you've watched every single game. This is what James has done in big situations. Look at this pocket. Look at this read. Look at this row. That was his second read, too, by the way. Everyone says the dude can't go through his progressions. Look at it. Second read. Back to Saquon here. Oh, man, he almost got through that. Absolutely, he found the right guy. Saquon in motion here. Yes, I remember this play right here. This play was going to be. I mean, you could see. Watch the blocking on this. This play is going to be. This is a nice play by the Packers right here. I believe it was Gary right there. I mean, look, he's got blockers. Oh my goodness! If he could just get that to Bellinger, man, he had some. That's a play they're going to go back to before the season's over. I guarantee it. And look at this. Look at Darius Slayton with a big third down conversion right here. Look at him. Yeah, you flex, Darius. All them haters. Look at my boy. Let's make this connection. Boom. Contested catch, takes a shot. Give me that first down. Talking junk about my boy Darius Slayton like that. Look at him plays he's making. A little wildcat. Barkley hands off to Breida. Let's go, Giants. I haven't put that. I haven't finished that yet. Here's the Philly special. Except Bellinger has his own version of it. And honestly, man, after this play, the Giants really started getting the mojo in this game. I mean, what a fun play. What a fun play. Yes. Yeah, absolutely, Afghanistan. That's the thing that this Giants team doesn't really do is they don't make these crazy, silly mistakes. We saw a little bit of it in the Titans game, but that was, first game of the year. But you don't see terrible turnovers, bad fumbles, terrible interceptions, terrible defensive plays. Nice run there by the Packers, but this was late in the first half. Yeah, actually, let's go, John. I think Commanders is a good pick tonight. Actually, if you listen to the show I do with Fist, Giants Outsiders, that was my pick this week was the Commanders. I think they're a good pick tonight. I mean, the Bears want to run the ball. The only thing Washington Commanders can do is stop the run. So, I mean, should be a tough night for the Bears. We'll see though. I mean, Washington is mm, they are mm, they are booty cheeks. Rodgers finding Cobb again. Holmes has just been okay this year. I've had a lot of high hopes about him. but saying he's been bad, but he's just been okay. He kind of got ate up in that Titans game. Cobb got him pretty good in this game. Ooh, made up for it right there, though. That was a nice play. Really nice play. I mean, this guy, this could have went either way right here. Actually, not the best, not a great throw by Rodgers, but it wasn't bad either. That's right, 4-1. Rodgers misses that one. Hmm. Nice play by Rodgers, but again, I have to say it again. These giant DBs, the secondary players, tackle. Watch this play. Julian Love has nobody behind him, tackles, brings him down. That's what they do, man. So Packers get a field goal. I mean, that's just what they do. Listen, listen. Anybody can come in here and tell me that the Giants are some bum ass team. But I'm here to tell you, we ain't no bum ass team. And I don't give a damn if you think we a bum ass team because I'm just happy that they're 4-1 again. Period. Cowboys need to worry about the Eagles this week. You don't need to be in here worrying about me. Don't be worrying about the Giants. Well, you need to worry about Philly. I appreciate that, Matthew. Let me tell you, there's nobody that believes. There's nobody that believes in the Giants, and that's okay. I certainly don't care. I actually think the Giants are a sneaky, sneaky team this year. Sneaky. I mean, you look at the totality of the NFC. I mean, the NFC ain't the scariest conference in the world. It really ain't. I mean, you got only 16 teams, and then you already got one of them's done fired their coach. Absolutely, Todd. Try to get their Saquon on a wheel route right there. Look at Darius Slayton again. Look at this. Look at this. You guys can have all your other players. You just give me look, Darius on a little crosser. Boom. I'm gonna fight for them yardage too. Hey, we need you to take a pay cut, Darius. We might be trading you, Darius. You might get cut, Darius. No problem. I'll just go out there and ball. I'll just go ball. I'll just go out there and play. Danny, beautiful throw right here. It's a great throw. By who? Number 86. What up, Liquid? Look him fit this thing in here. 3 Packers defenders. He hits exactly where he needs to. Darius Slayton. I mean, come on, man. And when you've watched this all-22 with me from the start here, who is the receiver that's making the plays for the Giants? It's James, who's made a couple, and then Darius Slayton. Bellinger, I think, had a catch up at this point. Johnson had a catch, but it's Darius Slayton. I love this play right here by the Giants. Loved it. Loved it when they called it. You haven't shown Daniel running yet all game long. Packers are sleeping on it. Open up the middle of the field there with the motion. Daniel uses his wheels. Nobody gives him any credit for the way he runs. Nobody does. Nobody. Nice play by the defense there. And see, that's the thing. I'm watching this game right here. We're watching this back. I don't see how Daniel Jones is a nuisance or is somebody holding the Giants back. Here's a David Seals appearance. Like, you know, like how's he holding him back? He's had one bad throw, maybe two bad throws up into this point. But a lot of these throws are hitting dudes right in the numbers, hitting them right where he needs to. I mean, look at watch these games back. This is why we're doing this, man. What up, where you hiding? I mean, here's another, or they try to get a wildcat going. I really like the fact that the Giants, I don't know if the plan was to use wildcat a lot this year, but the Giants have been going to it more and more and more, and I really like it. I really like when they do it. What's up, Ralph? Man, I can't answer that Omega. Here's another Daniel design run. Not as much success, but still picking up yardage. I mean, Todd, I know people have talked about the money thing about Daniel, but I'm sure, to me, the quarterback market, it's already a set market. Obviously, like the guys who are like the elite of the elite, they're going to get paid, try to get paid the highest, right? And somewhere Daniel is going to fall into, a comparison. The Giants are going to say, hey, we compare you to so-and-so and his contract. Would you accept that? And that's up to him to accept. To me, in my opinion, I think Daniel Jones probably should have some type of Ryan Tannehill contract with the Titans. You go look at Tannehill's contract. To me, I think that's somewhere where Daniel's going to fall into. So, and that's just what it is. But here's the thing too. Daniel's going to go. If Daniel doesn't negotiate with the Giants, he's going to tell them like, y'all ain't give me no weapons. Y'all ain't give me nothing. So of course my stats ain't what they should be. So to me, I think Ryan Tannehill's a good comparison for Daniel Jones. But again, and I talked about this and look, this is where Dory Jackson's out of the game, and so Rodgers and the Packers try to start attacking McLeod, who hasn't had a lot of playing experience for the Giants. This is his first real playing this year for the Giants. But I mean, I'm telling you, when Daniel gets a decent receive, if I was Daniel Jones, honestly, straight up, nice run stop for the Giants, which they got a lot better at stopping the run this game as this went on. If I was Daniel Jones, truthfully, I would not want to sign a long-term deal with the Giants. What I would do is I would sign like a short-term deal, maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years. I would let the team get me some really talented receivers, and then I would ball out. And when that contract's up, then I would ask for a shit ton of money when I would perform. Look, they're trying to hit deep against McLeod. Packers are going right at him. Simple football right here. I mean, you're gonna go at what you think is the weakest link. Giants get a little bit of a pass rush there, but McLeod's all over. But yeah, if I'm Daniel Jones, I'm going on a short-term deal. I'm gonna ball out when you give me some weapons, and then I'm gonna get me a fat contract. That's what I would do if I was Daniel. Nice run here from the Packers. We didn't seal that edge very well there on that side. And Ward kind of got trapped there. He's been good this year. Can't knock him. If he does really well this year and makes it. I mean, Todd, he is doing well this year. That's the thing. I mean, Daniel, I don't see how you cannot there's no way this team. And here's the thing too, is I hear some people say, well, they didn't pick up his 5th-year option. Of course they didn't pick up his 5th-year option. They didn't pick up his 5th-year option because they didn't draft him. They don't have any ties to him. They're going to let him prove himself to them. Why would they pick up his 5th-year option? They don't even know him. He's the quarterback of of Joe Shane and Dable's team. Yeah, go out there and prove it, and we're going to light a fire under your ass by not picking it up. And guess what he's done? He's responded well. He's responded well, just like Darius Slayton has responded well, just like other guys have responded well. Pick up the 5th-year option. What does that set? That sets a precedent to a bad message to your team. Guy doesn't have to prove anything to me. I'm already gonna. It's just crazy to me. Great coverage by the Giants there, but again, they're still trying to attack McLeod. What's up, Ralph? I don't care. Listen, I don't give Marcus. I don't care if you think he's a backup. Cool, dude. Whatever. I don't fucking care. I really don't. That's your opinion. It smells like an asshole. I mean, it really does. And so I don't think he is. I think Daniel Jones is a really good quarterback that doesn't get a lot of credit. And there's my boy Sexy Dexy. Sexy Dexy is getting like a sack a game now. I mean, he's really starting to ball out. He's only going to get better once Leonard Williams come back. Here's where they put Ward again too, where that try to create more of a pass rush. Dude's a stud, man. Another Gettleman pick. Dude's a stud. So here's, Saquon's hurt. If I remember correctly, this part of the game, Saquon's hurt. We don't have Saquon in this drive. This is how you know Daniel Jones is a good quarterback. Because we don't have Saquon. We don't have probably our best offensive weapon outside of Daniel Jones. And now Daniel has been pinned back. He's going to have to go, 92, 93 yards here, maybe 91 yards. And this is the best drive of the Giants season right here. I don't know if it's the best drive, but it's one of the best drives. That's where Saquon got hurt. Excuse me. I apologize. So yeah, he gets hurt right there. Hurts his shoulder. Absolute Joseph. I understand why content creators don't give Dave Gettleman credit because the narrative is Dave Gettleman was terrible. But my man, he had an eye for talent, man. He did. And this stupid narrative too. Nice play here for the Giants. I really like this play. I mean, Breida is literally wide open right here. They go play action to him. They just roll right to him. Boom. Love that play. First of all, you can never judge a general manager on free agent signings because to me it's half and half. Because number one, you don't know what free agents actually want to come to your team. Tyreek Hill just came out. Nice run by Daniel here, showing his wheels. Tyreek Hill just came out recently a couple weeks ago. Said, "Look, I didn't go to the Jets because the state taxes." I think that's what he said. So Florida has a lot better situation taxes than New York, New Jersey. So is that the Jets' fault? And is that the Jets general manager fault because Tyreek Hill won't go to that team because of taxes? No, it's not his fault. So I mean, this idea, like that's something you have to consider. But now, to me, how the best way to judge a general manager is how well he drafts. Does he draft well? Because obviously, when you get drafted, you don't really have a choice of what team you really want to go to. But I mean, free agents, yeah, you can put them. Obviously, you give a guy a ridiculous contract. Look, the Nate Solder contract wasn't good. I get it. But the Giants fan base and all of us were saying, look, we need a left tackle. Kenny Golladay contract isn't any good. Well, guess what? All of the fan base was also saying we desperately need a number one receiver. So the fan base is just as wrong as he was on that deal. Daniel Bellinger. This is where Evan Ingram right here failed us on multiple occasions. This ball would be a tipped up to the air and intercepted if it was Evan Ingram. But Daniel Bellinger does exactly what a professional tight end does. He's a safe net for his quarterback, makes the play, moves the chains. Absolutely, Joseph. Absolutely. So this is, I believe, the start of the fourth quarter too. Another design run by Daniel. Nobody gives him his flowers. I will. I don't care if people think I'm stupid. It doesn't. I literally don't care. I didn't create a channel to worry about what other people think of me. That's. I mean, other people do that. I don't do that, man. I'm going to give you my opinion, what I think. Daniel stepping up. Guys are covered. Goes out there and makes play. Now, I don't love this hit, but he, he's fighting. This is stuff right here. Why I wish Giant fans would appreciate him more, because he needs to get down in this situation, and he's fighting. He's fighting for you and your fandom and everything. I mean, that's how he gets hurt right there. Give this dude some support, man. Stop talking about college quarterbacks. Breeder right here pissed off because he knew this should have been a better run. Saquon probably takes us a little bit more yardage here. I mean, you see the space right there to his right. Yeah, absolutely, Ralph. You're right. X-Man was not good under the previous coaching staff, and all of a sudden he's stepping up. That's another guy that drafted. Here, hitting up Marcus Johnson right here. He's got 3 reads here. He's got a short, a medium, and a long. Takes the medium. You see right here, all 3 guys kind of run the same deal here. Yep. He hits the crosser in Johnson. And look at this drive. I know I've been talking about Dave Gettleman or whatever, but I mean, look at this drive. This drive started back inside their own 10-yard line, just methodically. Now Gary Brightwell's in there. Another draft pick by Dave. I mean, just working it in, picking it up. And this is where it's, again, Saquon's special, but this offense can do other things without Saquon. They could still move the ball without Saquon. Oh man, Slayton in motion. Daniel, look at this. I mean, come on, man. Look, this is his rollout safety net emergency option here is what this is. Watch his eyes down the field. He's not look now he looks back. I mean, dude needs some respect, man. This dude needs some respect. Seals right there. Took him forever to turn around. This is where the Giants are getting ready to tie the game, Todd. They're getting ready to tie this game 20-20 right here. I believe this is the Brightwell play. No, they didn't do that one right there. Throws it away. Try to get. So look, but here's the thing about the coaching staff, right? Watch Brightwell, where you can see that he was going to get good yardage right there, gets hit right there. But then they go, I believe the very next play here, they go right back to Brightwell. They go right back to him. Well, they didn't really go to him in the first play, but they go right to him right here. And he gets it in there. Love it. I believe that's his first touchdown too. Maybe some of you guys know. I think that's Brightwell's first career touchdown for the Giants. Might be his first TD ever. I could be wrong. So the Giants tie it up right here. Of course, we're going crazy in our stream. I know. Another Gettleman draft pick. And by the way, I had some people telling me Gary Brightwell wasn't going to make the team. If you want to tell me how terrible Dave Gettleman drafted, then some of these dudes wouldn't have made the team. They just wouldn't have. Okay, so it was. I figured it was. I'm just not. I'll be the first to tell you. I love the Giants, but I'm just not a big stats guy. I don't care for stats like a lot of people do. I always think that situations, how you perform in situations, matter compared to stats. So and look, these are right. We've seen this for years, where the Giants defense, right, in these situations would give up the big play, and the team would answer right back. And I've joked in a lot of my post game videos where, oh, the Giants reeled me in, right? They reeled me in, But here it is. Like, the defense is energized. We've got the game tied. They've got an opportunity, and what do they do with it right here? Look at McLeod. I mean, it's things like this what's great coaching when you got guys who are deep in the bench and they go out there and perform. And look how excited he is about making this play right here. Stays with him. He's all over. Look at the excitement coming out. Like, he knows he made a good play. Like, that's how you know good coaching, because guys at the bottom of the depth chart are making plays. Doesn't matter who's in there. Good pressure here for the Giants. Rodgers has to get rid of it. And look at the coverage all over him. Fabian's been great, right? I mean, Fabian's been a big step up for the Giants, all things considered. Look, little pressure off the edge there with McKinney. That's where Martindale does his thing. He basically puts his guys one-on-one coverage, tells them to make a play, and they do. And I mean, now we've got all the momentum, right? We've tied the game up. We've tied the game up, and now that was a lucky play. I mean, all you little Eagle fans and you Cowboy fans that want to tell us that we're a lucky 4-1 team or whatever, this is a lucky play by the Giants, or for the Giants, because it hits one of our guys there and it rolls out of bounds. Luckily. All right. What a sweat, because thank goodness. So Daniel in this offense, finally for the first time all game long, has an opportunity now to go take the lead for the first time, because Packers opened up the game with a field goal. So we trailed pretty much all game, finally get it tied. Now it's the time to go out here. And look, Saquon's still not back in the game yet. You got Breida in there. And they're not going to the running game. They're going to go to now Saquon's back in the game. Yet this is a beautiful play by him too. And I mean, it's a great coaching, because they put Barkley in a crosser just like they did with Darius early in the game. And then Saquon does what Saquon does right here. This is special play. I mean, he gets an open field. So what you want to try to do, good luck tackling him. Yeah, see ya. And by the way, the Giant DBs, I've said it all, the Giant DBs make that tackle right there. They do. They made the tackle in those situations. The Packers guy didn't. Goes right back to Breida. Really nice run. He's brought a really nice spark for us in that second running back position. Yeah, I think you're talking about Daniel, and he does. He just makes plays. When he gets protection, he makes plays, man. He just does. What's up, TB? My boy. Look at this. Get out there. I don't like Daniel taking this hit. It's where Daniel, I wish he, to me, this is something that I wish Daniel still has to work on, though. I love the effort. I love the toughness. I love that he's bleeding, but this is how you hurt your neck. This is how you get concussed right there. And we just can't have, like, Giant, we can't afford to lose him, man. I hope they're talking to him about that. Going back to the Wildcat, going to give Daniel a breather. Saquon almost scores. So the reason why they go to Wildcat right there was because obviously Daniel had that run. They want to give him a breather, let him have a play off. You go to your special running back. He gets you down to the inch line now. Obviously, it was a flag, brought it back. Now you bring Daniel back in. Gets time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And look who he hits. And then that's where look at my boy Darius Slayton taking the Brock Lesnar suplex right here. Taking the suplex and getting the flag for us. And then Saquon. You're not going to stop Saquon right there. You're not going to stop Saquon. Look at him. Going back to the Wildcat. I love this little Wildcat that they do. Giants take the lead. Does a little MJ finger roll right there. Absolutely. Yeah, JP. He does need to stop that, man. That's one thing I'm going to be critical of. Look, I said at the start of the year, the one thing Daniel has to do is prove that he can play every game, right? He has to play every game. That's the gift that Eli Manning always gave us, was the availability. And he has to show that. When you take those kind of hits, you're risking the chance of getting hurt. And we can't have that. We just simply can't. I love the toughness. I admire it. As a fan, I appreciate it. I know some other people don't appreciate it, but I appreciate it, and it's something that he's got to get better at, man. He's got to understand that we can't take those kind of hits. So now Rodgers and the Packers are going to try to get back in it. Here's a little bit of pressure, causes an errant throw. I think that was Ward. Is this Ward? Yeah, it was. I believe it was Ward here. Just keeps fighting right here. Just keeps fighting. And again, that's something the Giants we still need a little bit more of a pass rush, right? Look at Shepard. Shepard on the sideline going nuts. Packers going back to the running game there. And look, the Packers were successful. If the one thing that the Packers failed to do is would continue to try to run the ball. They got away from running the ball. The Giants are, we've had a tough time stopping the run since Leonard Williams has left. We need Leonard Williams to get back because that's going to improve our run defense. But, the Packers got away from their running game. Little dump off here. But again, guys, those that are watching that have watched from the get-go, how many broken tackles are you seeing the Packers players get? They're not breaking any tackles. Nothing. Yeah, I mean, you get something open in space right there, but they're not breaking any tackles. The Giants defense is playing hard. They're competing. They're going to mess up. I mean, you're playing. Look at this hit. I mean, look at this. Look at Fox bringing the wood right here. Watch Fox right here. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That's big boy football right there. That's how I would hit Michael Anthony Fitness. No broken tackles. Bring the pain. So this is obviously a big drive. The Packers are trying to get down to tie this thing up. And look, credit to them, man. They got this is the first time that they trailed. They were able to create a drive here to get back down the field to try to go tie the game up. Who knows if they would have went for two. And look, they had success running the ball. Again, nice tackle here from Lane. They were having success running the ball, and they got a little too pass happy. You can see they could run they could run the ball a little bit on us. I mean, the Packers could run the ball on us in this game. Look at it. Look at these hits. Like again, I hate to harp on it, man, but look, point of the catch. They're bringing the heat. They're bringing that hit stick, right? Look, breaks it up. That's just what they do. The Giants tackle well. The Giants hit well. Giants bring a little pressure there. Again, doesn't break the tackle. Again, I know they get a first down. Doesn't break the tackle. This play could easily been a touchdown when he breaks the tackle. I mean, Lazard could cut up field there and take it to the house. Making them work for it every yard. Making them work for each and every yard. Attacking McLeod there. That's another similar play that the Packers ran early in the game that got them a touchdown. Just different players. Kind of a pick play too, by the way. Would love if they got an interception on Lamar Jackson. So now the game is getting heated. It's getting down to the very end. Packers are putting a drive together. Giants defense cannot break here. They have an opportunity to win the game. And look, we go back. I go back to it. The Packers were running the ball on us. Like they were doing good runs. If all they had to do was continue to run the ball in the second half, and they might have won this game, but they didn't. They went away from the running game. Nice play there for the Giants. They went away from the running game, and there's no question, guys, that the Giants defense, and I think we'll improve when we get Leonard Williams back. There's no question that we got to get better at stopping the run. That was the one thing that Dallas was able to do against us, was run the ball really well. We have to have a better run defense going forward. Look at this play. I mean, he's got his man too. He's got it. This is a touchdown. This is a touchdown, but I believe it was Dexter Lawrence that makes this play right here. It might have been that's the one that hits Kayvon in the shoulder pad. Yeah, the face mask or shoulder pad. Great play by him. Gets his hands up. You can't get there. Get it up. Saves the Giants touchdown, and then here's the game winner right here, where they overload the blitz right there. Rodgers is looking for his one-on-one matchup. Taps on the shoulder. He's going to the right. Can see he's going to go to the right. But guess what? The Giants are bringing pressure off that edge and get a huge stop. Now, I didn't understand these knees by the Giants. I didn't understand it. I was a little nervous about it. To me, they were playing it a little bit too safe. But, they wanted to burn the timeout and then burn the rest of the clock. Obviously, and then I had a funny moment in my stream where people were congratulating me, and I was telling them to stop congratulating me because I knew this thing wasn't over. Aaron Rodgers Aaron Rodgers is literally known for these Hail Mary throws that end up in touchdowns, right? He's known for that. So, to me, this is where Dable was, look, I mean, if they hand it off and then whoever, is running, maybe he didn't feel comfortable because Saquon had got hurt with his shoulder. I don't know. But to me, this wasn't exactly the right move, but it's what they decided to do. And so obviously we snap it here and run around back in the end zone to kill a little bit more clock. So at this point, it made it 27-22. But the end result of this whole game is the reason why the Giants won this game was because they played hard. They did all the fundamental things right. They tackled well. They didn't turn the ball over. They kept playing. They made adjustments. That's what good teams do. Like, you can tell me that we're a bad 4-1 team all day long, but this stream right here, this All-22 is just an example of a team doing the right things. You didn't see any broken tackles. You didn't see any silly turnovers. You didn't see nothing. You saw a team fight and scratch and claw and tried to find a way to win the game. And that's what they did. Excuse me. So obviously, very nervous about Aaron Rodgers throwing the deep ball. Fundamental football, absolutely. It was a false start there. It's going to back him up 5 yards. But even at that point, still nervous because it's Aaron Rodgers. He can do some crazy things throwing the Hail Mary. But they absolutely did play fundamental football, and that's what ultimately got them the win. Rodgers doing Rodgers things. Boom, we get to him, we hit him, and at that point, we ultimately knew we won the ball game. What a great feeling watching the Giants beat the Packers, man. A good quality team, a good quality win. I think a lot of Giant fans, we've been waiting for this opportunity and moment again to beat good teams again, and that's what this was. And really happy the Giants were able to get this win, and I really hope it. Sorry about that. I hope it gives them a lot of momentum and a lot of confidence going forward. Hopefully this game against Baltimore is not a letdown spot. They don't let down. Baltimore's in a tricky situation because they're coming off the Bengal win, and I believe they've got Cleveland on deck. So they're kind of sandwiched in between two division rivals. So they might overlook the Giants. There's a potential that they could overlook the Giants, but hopefully we can go out there and compete really well against the Ravens and get a win. But guys, I'm gonna go watch this Washington Chicago game. I really appreciate you guys. Really appreciate you guys watching the stream. Obviously supporting the channel. Um, a lot of you guys are regulars in here. You're always in here, so I appreciate you guys. Still love making the content, and yeah, I'm just really proud of the Giants right now, man. This has been a fun year. That's why I like a lot of these guys talking junk. Like they can't they can't they can't make me feel bad about it because I mean I'm having fun this season, right? I mean, usually at this point the Giants are 1-4 or 0-5 in previous seasons, and we're 4-1, and it's just crazy. And I mean, it's just awesome. It's really cool to see this team develop, and um, these guys are just fighting. And you watch these streams back, and that's the point of reason why I wanted to do these was because just kind of have another look and wanted to share that with you guys, and you can just see that these guys are fighting, competing, and trying to win ball games, and that's all that. That's all. I would rather have a team that lacks talent but fights their ass off than to have a team that's super talented and doesn't care as much. So, it would be really, really awesome if this team continues to improve and grow, and can't wait to see what they do against Baltimore. I'm eager to watch them face Lamar Jackson and have that test, and I'm interested to see how Martindale will play that. His opportunity to go against Baltimore again, and look, another good team, right? This is a team that some people consider to be good in the league is Baltimore, and I want to see how the Giants stack up to them. I just wanted to see how we stacked up against the Packers, and we ultimately won that game. So I'm eager to play the Cowboys again. I'm eager to see how they'll go against Philly because those two teams right now, just record wise, is looking like two of the best teams, one of the two best teams in the NFC, and so I can't wait to see how we stack up against them again. And so yeah, man, I'm just super excited, and you guys be looking out for more content, and we'll catch you guys later.